Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be discussing with you what recruiters do and what is expected, what we actually really do. My name is Ekom Ikpat, also known as Erica. I currently have over 4 years of experience as a recruiter, and I've hired for different industries, different roles, senior level roles, mid-level roles, and also junior level roles, and even blue-collar jobs basically. And I'm here to share my experience with you. So I'll talk about my experience first of all. I had always known as a person that I've always wanted to be in the HR profession, human resource profession, right from my 300 level in university. Usually in Nigeria it's called 300 level, my third year in the university. And immediately I got out of the university, I graduated. I obviously did not get a job immediately as an HR person, so I dived right into sales, and I dare say that my experience in sales has been very instrumental in my career as an HR person, because they are kind of like intertwined. As a recruiter, you most likely are the people salesperson. You're expected to go out there and look for people. Most likely what a salesperson does, they go out there to look for people to buy their product. But in the case of recruitment, you're looking for the right people for the right position in the company, and looking for the right people for the right company, basically the right skill set for the right company and position. So I did sales for 2 years before I was able to move into recruitment, and I started off as an intern. Obviously, as a newbie, you start off as an intern basically, and my experience has been awesome. And should I say, there's been full of good days and bad days and days of in-betweens where I'm not really sure whether it was good or it was bad, but altogether my experience has been good altogether. Sum it up altogether. And when I got into recruitment, I expected that it was going to be like really amazing. I'm not saying that it's not amazing, this is amazing basically, but I expected it to be very easy and very a smooth ride. But boy, did I tell you that I met with challenges that I could not even have imagined that I would encounter on this role. And the things that shocked me would be human psychology, how people generally behave. And human psychology comes into play a lot in recruitment, because you get to deal with different kinds of people, and you get to understand people better, and you get to understand systems better. And you as a recruiter, what I never expected, and me as a recruiter, sorry, what I never expected is how much of a middleman you play, how much of a diplomat you need to be between the company that you work for and the clients that you serve and the candidates basically. So there's a lot of things that goes into it, and it's not just a one way kind of experience. It involves a whole lot. Alright, so what does my normal day as a recruiter look like? And so I get to call candidates, I get to schedule interviews, review CVs, and also manage day-to-day stress and that comes with it basically. And there are good days where you meet candidates that are very friendly and excited and exciting to speak with, and then you get to meet candidates that are very much, I can't find the word to use, but you get to meet candidates that are not very pleasant to meet, and that is where emotional intelligence comes in as a recruiter. Now, the hard part of recruitment would be handling and dealing with people and being the middleman between the company that you're recruiting for and the clients and the candidates that you're speaking with, right? You need to know how to handle ghosting. Ghosting by the candidate most of the time comes from the candidate, whereby someone goes through an entire process of the recruitment process, from sourcing to interviews to assessment and all, and then you send an offer letter and then they just kind of like go silent. So I deal with that a lot as a recruiter, and it's something that you should be ready as a recruiter to deal with, and how to handle rejections efficiently and effectively without letting it get to you as a person, and the ability to handle pressure. there's going to be a lot of pressure, because as a recruiter, especially if you're working for an outsourcing firm, you most likely will be handling different roles for different clients, and you need to be able to handle the pressure of dealing with different kinds of clients. You need to understand the kind of clients that you're dealing with. You need to understand the role that you're working to fill, and you also need to understand the kind of candidates that will be required for you and the approach that you need to take to get this kind of candidates, and also being able to meet up with the timelines and the expectations, which in most cases and sometimes in few cases basically are somewhat unrealistic, but you need to find a way to make it realistic to keep your clients happy and keep the candidates also stayed on the roll, right? These are the hard parts of recruitment. The emotional intelligence comes in, ability to handle pressure, negotiation, and the ability to stay organized while you are juggling different roles and different tasks at the same time. Now, the good part of recruitment would be the fact that once you're able to fill a role, once you're able to get the right candidates for the role, and you're able to do this within a very reasonable timeline, you feel like you have won an award. I personally feel like I've won an award. It feels good to be able to fill a role, and not just to fill that role, but to ensure that they are the right kind of personality for that role, that they are they have the right skill set to move the company forward. They have the right personality. I said that earlier, for the right personality and the right skill set for that role, you know. And also another thing that is good about recruitment is the ability to help people. You know, you help people grow in their role. You add value to their life. You give people jobs, right? Your core as a recruiter is to give people jobs, basically. And the ability to know that you have significantly improved someone's life by connecting them with the right budget for the role, by connecting them with the right budget, is something that is completely out of this world. It's such a fulfilling thing for me as a recruiter. My advice for someone that wants to step into recruitment would be, first of all, if you can, get experience as a salesperson for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year at least. It gives you that exposure required to deal with different kinds of people, handle rejections, and able to negotiate, right? Because these are the things that required, or that is going to be required for you as a recruiter in the recruitment industry, basically. So first of all, you have to get courses on emotional intelligence. You have to get courses on sales if you can't afford to go through the experience. Then you also have to get courses on negotiation and how to have difficult conversations with people, and also how to maintain client relationship. Because you most likely be speaking and liaising with a lot of stakeholders within the role that you'll be hiring for, and the ability to manage expectations and also meet expectations is a very important skill set to have as a recruiter. You should not go into recruitment thinking that it's going to be very, very simple and it's a quick way to make money. No, it's not. It's not. It requires you to build confidence. It requires to build very strong mindsets, and it also requires you to build some skill sets like emotional intelligence, negotiation, and sales. Basically, like I mentioned earlier in this video, right? And another thing would be your ability to network is very important. The ability to meet, because you'll be required to step out of your comfort zone to go out there to look for clients, to look for candidates, the right candidates. Some of the candidates, the roles that you'll be handling, requires you to step out of the office to actually go into the field, to network with people so that you can actually find the right fit for the role, the right skill set. Some of them are not online, some of them are not very active on social media, right? So you have to go where they are and actually look for them and find them. So your ability to network will come in very important at this point in time, right? Now, thank you so much for sticking around this video. So if you have any questions or comments, basically, you can put them in the comment section. I can also help you answer some questions, and you can also share your experience as a recruiter if you already started or you're looking forward to start. You can share your experience in the comment section, and so that other people can get to learn and then help other people basically succeed. Thank you so much for sticking around, and bye.